I'm Lindsay Haber.
And I'm Andrea Haber.
And we're Haber Legal. And as you guessed it,
we're sisters.
And at Haber Legal, well, we treat you like your family. We practice family law, we practice estate planning, and probate administration. At Haber Legal, we really approach your case every day with two things in mind. One is to give you the best legal advice that we can give you, and the second is really to treat you like your family.
We combine legal expertise with genuine compassion.
We are empathetic, and I know that probably every family law firm says that, but there's really something different that we've learned from our clientele. We give you our cell phones. We are available at most hours.
Yes.
I mean, we still, between the two of us, have our own 5 kids. Andrea's got 3, I've got 2. At Haber Legal, we understand that family law is deeply personal, and that's why we're here to walk you through it every step of the way. Let's be real. Divorce is scary. It's normal to be unsure of what your next move should be.
A lot of our clients have to work up the courage to even call a divorce attorney. But the fact of the matter is, we are going to give you the best possible advice that we can, and we are going to hold your hand every step of the way.
When you're going through a divorce, or if you and your partner had a child together and you're separating, you really need somebody to be your voice. So let's talk about what goes into an initial consultation when you call for a divorce, right?
Right.
While it sounds like it's really scary, it's really just a phone call. Tell us about your marriage. Tell us about your children. We take a 20,000-foot view of your family, and then we think 20 steps ahead so that you can feel more comfortable and confident about where your life is going to go from here.
I think that when it comes to the family law side, there is so many myths. For example, a lot of the clients come in and they just assume that the mother's going to get full custody. Custody is not even a word we use anymore. We call it time sharing.
So what is time sharing? That is the overnights that you have with your children. And one of the biggest misconceptions that I find in family law over my entire 15 years of doing this is that mothers always get more time sharing than fathers. Well, that's just not the case in Florida any longer. The odds are that the court is going to enter time sharing of 50-50. That means the same amount of overnights for you as for your significant other. I had just started my young family, and Andrea came in and said, did you guys do your estate planning yet?
Estate planning includes your will, sometimes a trust, and other various documents that are going to speak for you when you can no longer speak for yourself. Whether it is upon your passing or a medical situation, these documents are going to tell the world and tell your loved ones where your assets are going to go, to a charity, to your grandchildren, to a brother, to a sibling. But if you don't put these documents in place, if you don't have a will, then someone else is going to speak for you when you can't. The court is going to speak for you. The court doesn't know what you want, you know what you want.
We'll work together with you to create the right estate planning for you and for your family.
We have a lot of clients in our family law side that are younger, but their parents aren't. Their parents are older, and they come here and they retire, and they unfortunately eventually pass away here. And then their kids don't really know what to do. And that's how we ended up segueing into bringing in probate, because a lot of people would call us and say, hey, my grandpa, my father passed away, what do I do? When a parent passes away, depending on how they had their estate planning set up, is going to matter as to how their assets pass to the next generation or whoever they designated. So if a parent passes away and they have a valid will, there will be an executor appointed to make sure that everything in the will is getting passed down the way it's supposed to. But it's very specific, it's very case-based, based on what documents they have in place. I have a case right now where my client's father passed away and left her very young children money, which is really, really, really nice. But in Florida, if you are a minor and you inherit more than $15,000 directly, there has to be a custodian on an account. There has to be legal forms set up.
It's so important that you have these documents drawn up.
Lindsay, why would somebody want a prenup before they get married?
That's a really good question. And my first answer is going to be call us to figure out whether you need one, because it really depends on the individuals that are getting married. It's really different if you're somebody who's in their 20s getting married versus somebody who's in their 60s, maybe it's their second marriage. Whether it's to protect inheritance whether it's to protect a family business that you've been involved in for several years, or whether it's just to set apart a beginning of where your marriage is, where you're gonna keep your assets and your spouse is gonna keep theirs while you together create your marital estate. These are all different reasons why you would want a prenup. And I have to tell you, I'm seeing it more often in younger marriages than I did before. And it's not because people that are younger that are getting married are more afraid of getting divorced sooner. It's actually not that at all. I find it's been very intriguing that the reason that it's happening is that they want to be in control of the marital estate they're creating. So I want to give you a great example of two younger people in their 30s, both who are professionals who are earning more than $200,000 a year. So this particular couple had already created accounts in joint names, already owned a property in joint names. But what they were hoping to make sure in the future would never be an issue is that their businesses were kept separate. And I'm happy to report now that it's 5 years later, they've got one child, a second on the way, and they're continuing to blossom as an incredible family.
At Haber Legal, we're not only going to give you the best legal advice we can, but we're going to hold your hand through every step of this process, whether it is going through a divorce, if it's a paternity issue, or if you need an estate plan. We are here for you, and we're going to hold your hand through this process because it's some of the hardest things you're going to have to go through in your life. And you are not alone.
We want to be your family first law firm, and we look forward to being a trusted voice in this community.